5 here, the Savo. John Griffin with you. Usually I do the breakfast show, but I've decided I don't want to wake up early anymore because I'm over it. Unlike this other family who are live with us now, the Coyne family. Rodney Coyne is on the line. Hello, Rodney.
Good, Jono. Good to hear from you, man. Long time no hear from.
I didn't speak to you not last week or the week before.
Yeah, true.
Never heard of it. How you been? You wake up very early. You're used to waking up because you work in construction and that sort of stuff, so you're used to waking up early.
Yeah.
What time do you wake up to start?
We don't laze around like you, mate. We're in the dark, you know.
Lounge around.
Daylight.
So you go...
Okay.
What?
No, you're all right. Go.
Yeah, no. I've read this thing that you're happening. Your son, Joel Coyne... He's you've written this thing, so here we go. Never done this before. Joel Coyne, a speedway solo, because I'd rather read it in your words, right? A speedway solo rider has had a shoulder reconstruction and is now all heated and ready to go to fulfill his dream. So what happened in the first place?
He had a couple of offs on the bike, and his shoulder popped out, and it happened a few years ago, and we thought everything was going to be right.
Because the family went really quiet. Was there a reason why the family went quiet? Because you just wanted some privacy? Because the Speedway, if people don't know how the Speedway works, it's a big community, isn't it? And a lot of people know a lot of people. So is there a reason why your family sort of went quiet in regards to Joel's injury?
Well, it's probably just something I don't know, that's sort of the family we are, mate. We just go quiet and sort of hide back in our hole, if you know what I mean.
And sort it out, you know what I mean? And I think that's... sort it out. Because you guys are also... Joel's the only Indigenous Aboriginal rider here in Australia, is that correct as well?
That I know of. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm 90% sure that he is, yeah.
Yeah, and good on him. And he's doing it for us blackfellas because I'm Aboriginal, as everybody knows. Everybody knows that. So good on him. Now, what we're trying to do, because I'll keep reading, it says training to fulfill his dream, very expensive. Yeah, that's right. So what you're trying to get is... it says here, where am I up to? Do you know what, instead of me reading it, why don't you say, what do you need, Rodney?
Well, I put a Facebook, I looked at just our family this morning, and I looked at the friends that we got, right? And look, there's over 5,000 friends that are on Facebook, so... I mean, I don't know if I'm allowed to say all this.
You can say whatever you like, yeah.
So, mate,
I'm the boss, mate. You say whatever you like.
Put it this way, so I decided, well, this is expensive, a very expensive sport, this, and he needs, like, especially now his arm's all mended and he's back healed again. I mean, we need a new race suit. They're about $1,500 just for the race suit. It's special Kevlar material.
And that's not really much money. $1,500 is not really much money when you think about it. Like I eat Hungry Jacks I eat Hungry Jacks every night. So if I if I stop eating Hungry Jacks every night, that's bad.
Well, I know you're swimming your money, Jono. So you're
not swimming any money. Hey, do you know what I was thinking about? Thinking of swimming, and it's funny you say that. And we did this interview is definitely live, but funny you say that. When you say that he had an arm reconstruction, I'm thinking in my head while you were talking about that, it'd be like a surfer getting bitten by a shark and getting back on the surfboard and going back into the water. Is that correct, or is that going a little bit too far?
Well, yeah, no, probably a little bit too far. But no, look, we got to get back on the bike now. He's got to get his confidence back to the level that he was at. He's got to see if the strength's in his arm, which I think it is there. He's keen as ever. He's keen as mustard to get back on the bike. I mean, these things take some holding on to. They're like a buck and bull, I suppose, like a rodeo. I class I know a bloke that rides, rodeo, and I class these things as more or less the same thing. I mean, these bikes just, if they don't want you on, they'll throw you off. So you got to have the upper body strength to hold on to them, and yeah, they're a pretty lethal bit of gear. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I've got a few family up there in Maryborough, as you know, from my background, who live up, and they did the rodeos and all that sort of stuff. And it's a tough job. Now, it's true that these guys go over 100 kilometres an hour around the track. Now, when Joel had the injury, was how fast was he going when he hurt himself?
He would have been doing 100, yeah.
Wow.
100 with a concrete wall, so there's no gears on.
And hit a concrete wall.
No brakes. Yeah.
And where was this at?
Well, one was in Maryborough, and yeah, there was a couple elsewhere, so I won't say where they were.
Yeah, of course we're not allowed to. But so with Joel's injuries, he's now. Do you confident, like, because you guys got your own private track, and is he able to, like, he's riding around on that and having a good time? Yeah.
We haven't started yet, but we're about to get on it. I'd like to think this. The fundraising of this money, I mean,
and that's what I'm going to say. Like, how can we find? Yep.
My business have been a bit slow lately. There's, especially over the Christmas period and everything.
Yeah, and when it rains for you fellas, because as I said, my dad, bless his soul, he's passed away, but he used to do construction as well, and when it rains, there's no work. So
that's right. It's a pretty tough gig, and this sport can blow out to, as people know, 0 to 10 to 30. To 40 grand, so
yeah, David McPherson. Not saying any names on radio, but there you go. Hope he heard that.
Joel's at the level now where you can't give him shit gear. He's got to have good gear. It's like most things, once you get to the elite level, well, you got to have elite gear. So that comes at expense. I mean, if I can get help and someone can help this kid out, well, I'll do 110% of what I can do to help the kid, get his goal.
And how old was Joel when he first started in the actual riding in the actual speedway? Remember the one I met you at? Like, how old was he when he first started doing that, sort of like taking it serious?
When he got on the 350s, I think he was about 14, I'd say. Then he transitioned when he was 16 to 500s. And just kept going ahead and just leaps and bounds. So,
and you sound like a very proud man, mate. You sound very proud of your son, and no, you can tell every time I talk to you, even off radio, like. And do you know what? This is no BS here at this radio station. You're talking the same as how we talk off radio, anyway, except we don't say a few words. But
you copy that.
Yeah, copy that. So where can people go to help Joel out? What can we type in? Is there? What you can do is go to our Facebook page straight away, Variety Digital Radio. I put it there this morning, and then I've just put it there again this afternoon, so everybody knows we're live now. At the moment, I'm looking on my screen. It hasn't been updated though, but it last says $432 raised of 5,000. That's what I can see. Only by 10 people in one day. That's what it says on my screen here in front of me. That was updated way before this interview. We are live this afternoon, Mr. Rodney. Now, how's the family? How's everything going with you?
Pretty good, mate. The work's up and downish. It's not going too bad. Now I've got to get into the phase, obviously, of getting Joel's gear back up to speed as such. Get Joel back up to speed.
How many bikes does he have? Just one?
2, mate. When you go a lot of, like, you can deal with one, but you really need 2.
Yeah, of course. You need to back up. It's the same as a radio station. Like, you need 2. I know how much money it costs, mate. I know exactly how much money things cost.
Well, you were lucky you had a generator, or I would have blew that away.
I got no generator. I got solar panels, mate. There's no bill at this place.
There you go. More money. Yeah, you're swimming in it.
I'm not. Stop making up shit on radio. Right. Please, everybody, if you know the Coyne family as well as I do, I think you should definitely help them out. Joel is a good bloke. When can I talk to him live on radio? Because I'm not doing breakfast anymore. I'm doing afternoons from now on for a little while. So we might talk to him in the Arvo one time.
Yeah, mate, yeah, he'd be happy to talk to you. I could line that up with you.
Fantastic. Mate, what day is this?
We might sometime do it this week. We could do it.
That'd be great. And
yeah, no, he's a good kid.
All right, so if anybody wants to donate, thank you very much, Rodney, for being on the show. We got we're doing 2 in a row. Oh, that's what I forgot to ask. Yeah, we're doing 2 in a row this Arvo. We've never done that before. We probably did when we first ever started 2 years ago. But why did you pick that Imagine Dragons song? Is that what Joel listens to before he gets on the bike? And because I know they listen to certain songs before they, same as a boxing match and things like that.
Joel likes that Thunder song from the Imagines, and it's fitting to what would you say? It's like a backup cover. His mother likes that song. Like one day we're going to try and get a portfolio together, and he wants that song as the background. It's Thunder Before the Lightning. I mean, that's I don't know. It's just something that he likes. And as for the other one, well, you know, we try. I try 110% to train this kid, and, you know, we get more knockdowns than get up. So he's been knocked down that many times, but he just keeps getting up and believing
why is
in
that?
himself.
Why do you keep getting knockdowns? I'm going to go, like, we can keep going until news time. I'm just going to make sure we're right. Why does he, good question, yeah, why does he, so that's, I know, I need it for 4:30, but that's all right. Yeah, so why is that? Why do you keep getting knockdowns?
It's just that kind of sport you're in, mate. I mean, it's not, you know, it happens in everything, but not, how can I, like who's
knocking you down when you say people are knocking you down?
No, I didn't mean by people knocking you down.
Right.
Like, I just mean as like training, as in, you know, you go out there, you do the hard yards and you think you're going to win, you know. It's a sport. It's the only sport that I know of that you can't really pick a winner. You know what it is at the end of the day. It's the fellow with the best setup and the biggest balls on the night that'll win the race.
That's what I was saying earlier before
really
you guys.
Hard.
Before I came on air, Rodney, I was saying to a few friends of mine before I came on air to talk to you, I was saying I used to go-karting as a kid, and I was in like the rookie team in this indoor go-karting thing at Jindalee here. Oh no, it was on the way to Maruka, I think. Yeah, on the way on Ipswich Road there, and it's gone now. It's a new carpet place or something now. But anyway, so I made it upstairs one day. And that's a different track from where you start off as a rookie. So then you go into intermediate, and it was more a slippery floor and stuff like that. And I remember spinning out for the first time when I got on that track. And, yeah, man, you got to have some... And, like, I would definitely not have the balls to do what you fellas do. And...
Look, you know, I'm nearly 50 years old, and
have you ever done this? Have you ever rode around on it?
No, I've tried to.
Come on, after a few Bundies or something, have you?
No, I've tried to, but it's like it's just weird. It's a weird thing, but you know, I've watched the boys. We've had a lot of help on the way. You know, setup wise, the way Joel rides is unique. To a lot of people. He's got a different style of riding that not a lot of people do. That's a unique thing that he's got. People are looking at that. You know, there's just a lot of things that go with this sport. And you know, if I can help Joel to maybe get a career out of riding his solo bike, it's big in England. You can make a lot of money. If I can give Joel half a chance to get in that scenario, that's what I'm striving to do. You know, it's something that I will never do. But if I can get my son to have, you know, a bit of a life in doing something that he loves, why not do it? I mean,
and Joel does other jobs as well. Like, he's a hard worker as well. And the other thing I love about your family, because I got you guys on Facebook privately, and he buys his mummy flowers. He buys his mummy flowers. I'm going to say that on radio.
Yeah, but you didn't see the end of the comment where, he borrowed the money off Dad.
You paid for it.
So, technically I bought them.
Yeah, I actually read that bit.
So my brownie points away up there, aren't they? I don't need to worry at all.
That's hilarious. Oh, Rodney. Hey, we got news time coming up next, so I've got to go. Thank you very much, mate. Hopefully we can, this part's we are live right now, but this has been recorded, so we're going to share this on Facebook. Rodney, thank you very much to you. Is there any last words you want to say? We've still got a couple of minutes to go.
Mate, if they want to, sorry, mate, I put that thing on Facebook, but...
Don't worry, by the way, if you can hear me coughing in the background, no one else can hear that. I've got a button.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, but you're probably coughing for other reasons.
I'm not coughing for other reasons. Anyway, mate, what else would you like?
Look, if they want to personal message me, or get in contact with you, or whatever. I mean, I don't know how they can do it, but I'd be happy for anybody to come aboard and help Joel out. Look, I'm happy for $2. I mean, if 1,000 people can put $2 in, I mean, we've got $2,000, haven't we?
Well, that's right. But what I'm going to say, because I've got 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go. What I'm going to say as my closing statement is the Coyne family, Joel Coyne, Joel Coyne, Coyne, Joel Coyne, from Maryborough. So there's other Joel Coynes if you Google it. He's the good-looking Aboriginal fella up there in Maryborough. And
there is a couple of YouTube videos that are on there. There's only a couple, but if they wanted to, Google or go on YouTube for Joel Coyne, they'll see a couple of
David McPherson just shared your fundraiser right there. I just saw it live on my screen. And, he must be listening, Mr. McPherson. Good on you. And
he'll
chuck some money in, Mr. McPherson. Right. Don't you worry, I'm watching. I'll even say it on radio live. All right,
he'll donate 50 cents.
We got one more. 50 cents. Don't start. We'll talk about that.
Hey, listen, I haven't seen your donation yet. What's going on, John? You're the one that's swimming in the money.
Yes, I'm not swimming in any money, but my donation will be private, and I don't need to broadcast my donation because I'm not a wanker like all the others. Well, I'm not a wanker like all the others. You know what I'll do. And I want some advertising. That's what I want. I'm not a wanker. I don't need to broadcast my and you just made me look like a wanker now. So, I said to you off air that I'm going to make you.
Well, you're all right, because we're going to put your advertising under our boots.
Oh, don't do that. Oh, my God.
Well, see, that's when we fall down, people will see us.
Oh, yeah, or hit the fence or something. That's a good idea.
Right,
ass up in the air, there's Variety Digital. Ass up in the air and Variety... Oh, no, that's we might attract the wrong people, Rod.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, no. 40 seconds to go. All right, and I've got ads to go. Shit, we're late for news. Rodney, thanks for being on the show. I'll be here tomorrow, by the way, in the afternoon, because I'm not doing breakfast anymore. Thank you very much, Rod.
No worries at all, Jono. Thanks, mate.
Thank you.
Cheers, mate.
Don't forget to help small business.
Hey, busy today, Tom?
Oh, flat out, Liz. You don't want a job, do you?
No, just a flat white, thanks.
Sure, the usual.
Actually, my daughter's looking for work, though, and we live just down the road.
Okay, great. I could do with some extra hands.
Supporting local business really pays off. It helps new businesses to start, existing businesses to grow, and it creates local jobs. So let's all support small business, because when you go local, you grow local. Authorised by the Queensland Government, Brisbane.
Everyone needs help moving some...